Good morning. I'm Chad C. from C Real Estate here in Richmond, Virginia. And today I want to speak to people who perhaps inherit a house or find themselves having to sell a house that's just full of stuff, overflowing with personal property. And you find yourself wondering, what do I do with it? In many cases, it'll be a situation where you may want some of it. You may have other family members who want some of the items that are in the house. And I'm talking typically about an estate. Someone's passed away and it's your responsibility to sell the house, empty the contents. And typically it's best to get the house empty before the house is sold. So here you are with all these things in the house, in the attic, in the shed, sometimes under the house. And what do? Let me give you a few options. One is an estate sale. You've seen these advertised. There are companies who will come in right there on site. They will put a price on everything in the house and they'll set a day, they'll advertise it, and they'll draw people in and conduct a sale right there at the house. Now, many of those companies know what to do or can give you guidance in regards to the things that don't sell. But hopefully most of it will sell, and then you'll have a whole lot less to contend with. The estate sale company can give you some ideas as to how to get rid of the rest of it. Perhaps you have an off-site or on-site auction. Sometimes people will have an auction company, a little bit different from an estate sale. Someone will come in and actually auction off items in the house. Other companies will take the contents of the house to their facility and then conduct an auction. So an auction is a good way to go about it as well. There are companies who will buy the entire contents of the home. Companies who will say, well, here's a price and we'll get the house empty. And they know that some of the things they'll have to throw away, some of the things they'll sell, and they are just betting on the idea that they'll profit in the venture. There are thrift stores out there. You may decide to donate everything. Perhaps you decide that there's just not a lot of value to the things that are in the house. You'll contact a local thrift store. Sometimes churches have thrift stores, even the Salvation Army and the VA. There's different places you can donate the contents. And in an ideal situation, they'll take everything out of the house for you, not just the things they want or the things that they will think have value. That'll just be part of the deal with your donation. And then there are times when you just know there's just nothing of value in the house. The house needs to be empty, and there are companies you can call who will empty it. They'll trash all of it. They're not taking the contents in hopes of selling it and raising money for their particular cause. They're just being hired to throw it all away. And there are companies out there who do that. And you might find yourself having to use a combination of these ideas that I've just given you. Your local realtor will have some experience with this. He or she will know people who fit the description of all the entities that I just described, and they can give you guidance and get you to the point where you have an empty house that you may decide to sell as is. You may decide to fix it up. Your realtor can give you tips there as well. Hope you have a great week.